Okay, in this video, I'm going to go into my video surveillance system in my RV, my travel trailer. Uh, this is a really very sophisticated system. It's put out by Swan, and it's 4 separate cameras, and there's your 4 images outside my trailer. I'm not going to go out today to show you the cameras because they're all on top of the RV. It's very windy out. As you can see here, that's one of the images. Okay, so the audio would get drowned out if I go outside to show you how I mounted them and that kind of stuff. So maybe another video I'll show you that. Okay, and this is your main console unit where the 4 cameras are going to be hooked up. Now I've got this hooked up to my TV to use the TV as the monitor. Okay, and you can see, let's see, that's out back behind my door. This is right next to my door, so if somebody came up close to the trailer, I could see exactly who it is, what they're doing out there. And these 2 images that's outside across from my RV, that one and that one, that's so I'm going to read off quick. This system is very sophisticated, like I say, and it's got a lot of features, and I can't get into them all in this short video because I can only go up to 15 minutes. But I'm going to go into the features I think are very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to talk about them, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to program the camera system. Okay, it can save your videos both in the control module here, and it also sends the video images instantly up to the internet. So it's instantly stored in 2 places. So let's just say a thief broke in and he sees your camera equipment and stuff and he starts smashing things. It's already too late. He's been caught on all your cameras outside, and it'll show you his license plate, what type of vehicle, what he looks like, especially on the close-ups right there, and everything else. He'll already be on video for the time he's staking you out outside and everything else. It's already up on the internet, so it doesn't matter if he breaks in or whatever. You've already got enough info that you can give to the authorities, let them see the videos, and have them trace the license plate, the vehicle, all that kind of stuff. So that's very sophisticated, very cool thing to have. Each of the cameras, 4 cameras in the Swan system, comes with 25 feet of cord. I guess you could probably get longer cord from Swan if you needed it. But on an RV, 25 feet is plenty long enough. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. The cameras themselves are motion sensor cameras. So you can have it set just to turn on when the video and record the video when they sense any type of motion. And it's also infrared cameras too, so they can be set at nighttime and turn on and off when they sense infrared, anything that produces heat, basically, animals, people, whatever, in the middle of the night. And they're very sensitive. I mean, it illuminates the whole outside of your place. You can see everything with the infrared feature, which is pretty cool. You just be watching it right here on your TV, your widescreen TV. Also, they can be set an alarm, audible alarm, which I'll show you how that works. So anytime a camera goes off and you're inside, your home or your recreational vehicle, whatever, it'll send off an alarm. So let's just say it's at nighttime, all your windows are closed, you don't see, you're not paying attention to the monitor, or you don't even have the monitor on, which is your TV basically. Maybe you're watching a movie or something. The audio signal will also go off. So then you can turn off the video you're watching and put on your camera system and see what's going on outside. So that's a really nice feature to have. So, if you have one camera, like one of these cameras is set to way, you know, back to even to the mountains it's showing. I could have it set that it has a sensitivity setting for each of your each camera has a sensitivity setting. I can have it turn on the audio alarm and video surveillance. Something's 100 feet away, no problem at all. If you put it on the higher settings, if it's a car going by and it's 150 feet away, it'll all of a sudden start recording. And also, if you set the alarm, it'll give you an audio alarm signal inside your RV. So that's really nice to have. Let's see what else I want to say. Read my notes too here. There's so many things to talk about. The videos are time and day stamped. So whenever your cameras are set and they're video recording, they're going to also be time stamped. The exact time that somebody set one of your cameras off, if you're not there at your unit, to tell you exactly when they arrived on your campsite, what they did, the day, the time, everything. That's all recorded on the video images. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is just show you some of the features instead of reading off my notes, or make it a little more interesting. Okay, you got a mouse, basically mouse control to do all your settings. So when you move your mouse button down to the bottom, you're going to see a bunch of things coming up there. Okay, now one of them is this start sequence for the 4 cameras. If you click on the bottom toolbar, you can make all of your videos, camera images come up and for 5 seconds each camera. Let's just say you're really watching what's going on outside or whatever. You can have it go through all 4 images. I'm going to turn that off now. Okay. Now you can also, if you double click on an image, let's say this bottom one here, right there, that's channel 3. You got channel 1, 2 across the top, and channel 3 and 4 down here. Okay, let's say channel 3, something's going on out there, and okay, so I'm just watching now, the whole TV screen is just that on channel 3. Now I go down to the bottom and I click, and then here's the plus sign. If you click that, that means now I'm in zoom mode. Okay, now this is really cool. There is a motorhome about 100 yards in the background there. So I'm going to zoom in on him just to show you the zoom feature. Okay? Now he's 100 yards away and I just zoomed in on him. A big, it looks about 42-foot motorhome. Okay, so this it can zoom in. I mean, even tighter. I mean, let's do another one. I'll do just the front of his motorhome. Okay, so that's just the front of his motorhome. That's 100 yards away. So these are very, very sophisticated cameras, very good quality. You're gonna have to pay for them. I don't remember how much I paid. I think I had to pay $350 for this system, but you get what you pay for, you know. I mean, it's a very good system. I mean, even the infrared technology is unbelievable. I had something steal my grill in the middle of the night one time. I had barbecue chicken that night, and the next day the grill was there, but the metal grate on the top was missing. I'm like, who the heck would come in here and take my grate off the grill? And there was remnants of barbecue sauce on it. Well, anyway, so I put on my infrared cameras that night, and I saw the culprit come back into the campsite, and it was a coyote. And he liked the smell of it. He grabbed it and he ran off my campsite with it to eat the barbecue sauce. So anyway, there's a lot of cool features. We'll go back to all 4 cameras again. Okay, now I'm going to show you. You hit that little home button. I'll show you some of the settings. Okay, we'll go into here. You can see how many things there are that you can set on this. It's very, very sophisticated. We're going to go to alarm. Okay, we'll click that. Now up here you're going to see your channels in the drop down menu. You got channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's say channel 1. We'll leave it on channel 1. And then you have the enable button right here. You want to enable the camera, you come over here. Right now it's not enabled. We're going to click enable it. And then over here is the buzzer, and that's disabled right now too. So I'm going to click, you got an option to have the buzzer on or off, and then 10 seconds up to 60 seconds of an audible alarm. So I'll click 10 seconds, and then come down here to the bottom to save it. Okay. Okay, so saving, yeah, was successful. And we're going to go see channel 1 right now, right here. What it's doing is it's picking up the movement of that bush. So one of my suggestions is when you set these cameras up, make sure there's nothing like a tree or a bush near them, because it's right now it's picking up the movement of the bush. So anyway, you can hear the sound. So that's what you're going to hear if a person or an animal or a car or whatever comes onto your campsite. I'm turning off everything so I don't hear that. We'll go down here again, save. Turn that audible alarm off. Okay. The other thing you can do, I've only got a couple minutes left, search up here. Search. This is where you can bring up each month all the recordings, your video recordings. So today it's Thanksgiving, it's the 25th of November, and if you click play, okay, let's select the channel, okay, I have all channels, channel 1, okay. In here is where you can view the video images anyway, and it shows you calendars, and you can go back month to month. I'm not going to do that now. I'm kind of running out of time here. It's very, very sophisticated. You're not going to, you know, most of these things you're going to do when you first get the system, all the settings under all these things. But I like that search mode too, you know, so you can go in and check, you know, some video from, you know, just 2 months ago. It's going to be recorded in there. So now here out in the back, right outside my door, like I say, I'm going to do a zoom on my eagle out there. It's getting all blown around. It's hanging in the back tree there. So there's my eagle. Zoomed in on it. That's about 25 feet away. You can see how windy it is outside. So anyway, I thought you'd enjoy it. I also put up signs outside letting people know I have a camera surveillance system. And the only people that are going to object to it are thieves and people doing illegal drugs and drug dealers and stuff like that. I've had a few of those type of campers around, and they're the only ones that are really going to not like your system, you know. And I point it out particularly to everybody, and if they give me a bad attitude, I know they're up to something. You know, they're either thinking about stealing something I have out on my campsite or whatever. So I let everyone know I got it. You want to, you know, it's a big deterrent. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Eagle Eric, out in the Sonoran Desert of Arizona, signing out.